Welcome to Oksana Live TV, the place to be if you want to create a love life of your dreams. And this is Q&A Thursday. And today we have a question. I have a question from Thomas, and Thomas is writing from Pennsylvania. So this is what Thomas writes. Oksana, do you think a man thinking to marry a Russian woman should consider learning her language? I'm about to buy Rosetta Stone learning Russian software, but I'm on the fence if it ends up being a waste of my time. I heard that Russian language is quite difficult to learn. What is your opinion, Thomas? This is some wonderful, wonderful question, Thomas. And in fact, just a few days ago, I had a question, I had the answer for you to this question. And basically, I was going to tell you, no, you don't really need to learn Russian language. And I was going to give you reasons why. And this is what happened. A few days ago, again, my mom, she asked me what type of topic, what type of question I'm going to answer on my next live TV. And I told her, I shared with her my opinion. And her perception was really quite interesting and completely different from what I was going to answer. So this perception, this idea is coming from a parent, and I wasn't really thinking like that until she gave me some points. So this is what she said. She said, if my daughter was going to marry someone from overseas, it would be really great if he spoke some Russian or some words or some phrases, because that would show me that he is truly serious, that he took his search and relationship with my child very seriously. So that would be like a bonus for him, and he would go really high up. He would raise up in my really high up in my eyes. And also another thing she said is, if when I met him, I would want to share with him some of the secrets about my daughter. So she said that I would want to share some things with him that would help him to build a successful relationship with her. And it is very important. I wasn't really thinking like that before. And while I am a parent, I have a 5-month-old daughter, but I wasn't thinking that far ahead. So these are some excellent points. And in my opinion, also, I think knowing some phrases and some words would help you a great way, especially if you are planning to meet not only parents of your woman, but grandparents as well, because those would definitely not know any English at all. And if you come up with some phrases and some words in Russian, that would be huge, that would be big, and you would raise up really, really high in their eyes as well. And also, in my opinion, I think that if you are planning on having a child with your woman, then knowing some Russian, and if you want your child to know 2 languages, English and Russian, which I think is a big thing, but that's only my opinion, then you definitely should know some words and some phrases. And while your wife will speak some Russian with the child, of course, that will help you to learn Russian a lot quicker. But you do want to encourage your woman to learn English, because you don't want her to be completely dependent on you when she comes here in this country. You want her to be independent enough so she is able to get a job, that she is able to get around. You don't want her to bother you over every little thing, because seriously, that will drive you just absolutely nuts and crazy, and you don't want that. And I want to tell you a story about one of my former clients. So this woman, she signed up for one of my programs where I help women to meet their special someone. And so basically, she has a couple of months before she comes to this country. And I told her, you gotta learn some English. You need to get on it because you have time before your arrival. And she's like, yeah, of course. So when she comes here, she speaks no words of English at all. And I asked her, it's like, what happened? Because you had all this time. And she said that she was busy preparing for a trip and she didn't have time, just too many things to take care of. So I understand that, that's okay. So while she is here, I gave her all the books, I gave her some CDs, I gave her some websites that will help her to learn some English, and she has plenty of time. Instead, she prefers to talk to her friends in Russian. She is making those calls overseas, and she speaks Russian all the time. So she hasn't learned anything. And she said, you know what, when I meet that special man in my life, then of course I will learn English, and that because he's going to be my inspiration, and I will have a really good reason for that. So guess what? She met her special someone, and they fell deeply in love, and he loves her to death. And when they got married, she said that she needed some software like Rosetta Stone. So he got her Rosetta Stone. He bought her Rosetta Stone. Then she got all these excuses for that her computer broke up, that Rosetta Stone is so difficult to set up. Then it is, it's difficult to understand or whatever. It is, it's not meant for her, whatever. So anyway, what happened is men start learning Russian, and now they use Russian in their family. He speaks Russian and she speaks Russian, and she is completely dependent on him. And it is, you don't want your woman to be in that position, because no matter how much you love someone and how much you want to help them, if that person doesn't make any attempts on making your relationships easier, your patience is going to run out eventually. So I'm afraid that this is what might happen with this couple. Anyway, so far it seems to work for them, so I cannot do anything about that. But the bottom line is, you want your woman to learn to get on learning English as soon as possible. Especially if you feel that your relationships are developing, and you're planning to come see her. If she hasn't shown you the signs that she is taking seriously this search by learning some words, learning some phrases, no matter how busy she is. It might mean, one of the two things. Either she's not that into you, or she's plain lazy. And I don't know, do you really want any one of those? That's your choice, of course. And here's my, to answer your question again. So I think you should learn Russian. Yes, that would be totally cool. And when you go there, don't tell your woman that you are trying to learn Russian. When you get there, surprise her, and surprise her when you're meeting her parents or her grandparents. Right at that point, give her some phrases and some words. I mean, they would be completely wowed by your seriousness, and I think that would be just absolutely fantastic if you do it that way. So now I have a question for you. So what do you think? Do you think someone who is approaching a Russian woman and planning to have a relationship with a Russian woman, do you think he should learn some Russian words, some Russian phrases? And if so, please tell me why you think so. Share your opinion in the comments below this video. There is a comment section right there. So don't be afraid to share your opinion, because I'm sure that someone is looking for that answer right now, and I really want to know. So I will be looking for your ideas. I think we covered a really great question today, a really great topic. And if you have more questions, then make sure to post them right here below this video in the comment section. Or you can always hit the reply button in your email that you receive from me and just ask the questions that way. So either one will work. If you want to see more great episodes like this one, make sure to go to oksanalove.com and go to Oksana Live TV to sign up for email updates to see when the new episodes is coming live. So make sure to get on the list. If you like this video, I hope you loved it. But if you loved it, make sure to share it with your friends. I would really appreciate it. And of course, like it, give us a thumbs up. And don't forget to share it with your friends. I truly would really appreciate it. Keep looking for your dream girl, and never give up, because I promise you, she is out there and waiting for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Thursday on Oksana Live TV.